Just in good time for the first of our canoe sprint finals. And it's all about the women over 1,000 meters in their individual kayaks in which they sit and propel themselves with a double blade. There you can see the European and world champions, and there's a wonderful picture of this course. Just over 2,300 meters. It's used for both rowing and canoeing, but this is the lineup for this final. It's a stepping stone category to Olympic categories, and the women who've been warming up with Kristina Bedek from Serbia over on the far side, 6th in Europe last season, a former silver medalist some 7 years ago in this boat class. Adela Hashova for the Czech Republic, another youngster, only 20 years of age, junior European bronze medalist out of the K4 a couple of seasons ago. Poland, represented in lane 3, but Justyna ISKRZYCKA, 4th in Europe, sorry, 4th in the world, I should say, last season. Noemi PUPP for Hungary. Watch out for this young woman, world under-23 champion in the Hungarian K4. And then next to her, the more experienced Isabel CONTRERAS of Spain. Norway's Maria Virik, the first Norwegian woman ever to win a canoe sprint World Cup, and twice winner of the domestic and prestigious King's Cup for her country. And Anna Maria Govorinovic for Croatia, runner-up in the World Championships just recently over 500 meters, 3rd over 1,000 meters, 2nd in Europe last season. Alexandra Mihalashvili for Bulgaria, and completing the lineup closest to you will be the Italian Irene Borgo, who was 9th in the recent World Championships. The final of the women's individual kayak over 1,000 meters. Under starter's orders and away very sharply. 3 from the top of your picture, the Polish paddler. A very, very good start. You can see in that dark kayak, but actually getting into paddling very effectively, Isabel CONTRERAS there for Spain.
Yeah, Contreras, she's quite small, Contreras. Very, very powerful. You can see her really working hard at the minute as then she settles down into a rhythm. Remember, this is 1,000 meters, so actually a good rhythm and a long stroke will really matter. I think we'll see that from Gorgacinovic, who's had such a great season in that distinctive boat in lane 7. She's looking really smooth at the moment. Just moving through nicely, ISKRZYCKA from Poland in the black boat in lane 3, and a slow starting Hungarian with that really great technique. They're just beginning to move through in the white boat in lane 4.
Yeah, fascinating, the different statures and physiques of these women. Interesting, Isabel CONTRERAS, she was always talking about the fact that she was small, and everybody said, no, you'll never be suited to this sport. And she said, just watch me. Yeah,
and she's an incredibly determined character, actually, and she's put herself in there. And what's really good to see in this 1,000-meter race is that we now have 5 boats going away from the rest of the field. Quite often we'll see 1 or 2, but good to see 5. And at the minute, maybe the early pace going with the pole. Of course, the Polish paddlers, particularly on the women's side, just having such a great season, particularly also in the crew boats. And Justyna ISKRZYCKA, well, she wants a spot back in the crew boat. She was 3rd. She got a bronze in Tokyo in the K4. She's not been in the K4 this time round. And if she has a good race here, she may well get back into that crew boat.
Govorinovic on the near side in that very distinctive blue kayak. Then 2 away from you, Maria Virik for Norway in the darkish black and yellow boat, as we see them come to the half season, or the half point, I should say, in the race. And this is the crucial third quarter now.
Yeah, it is. This way you've really got to grit your teeth. All those miles and miles in winter training begin to count. You can see Polish paddle looking strong. It's being taken up now by the Hungarian, and Noemi PUPP, who's been in the K4 quite recently. Hungarian, really great technique. We can see a lot of her back as she alternates on her strokes, a lot of the leg drive as well, really using the muscles of the core. And if you watch the boat, accelerating nicely on each and every stroke.
You do sense that Noemi is going to be an athlete who we're going to keep an eye on in the seasons to come, and may very well end up, who knows, even in the Olympic K4 in time. And she has the advantage over the Croatian. And Croatian women doing very well. Vanessa Todt also ready with a medal here, as Anna Maria tries to counter-attack now as we go into the last 250 meters. There's Contreras of Spain, and 3 medals at stake here.
Yeah, Contreras, that nice high tempo. She still looks good. She's beginning to grit her teeth now. She's trying to put the Hungarian under pressure. She is moving through. Now, will the Hungarian step up? Look like that's what she's doing now.
Yeah, the Hungarian looks as if she's still got something in the tank, but it is ISKRZYCKA of Poland who's coming under real pressure. Closest to you, Govorinovic of Croatia, and the Hungarian just holding on at the moment, holding them off. And there are 4 boats for 3 medals as we come with just about 40 meters to go. And now this is where Noemi picks it up and finds a little bit more. So does ISKRZYCKA for Poland, moves back into silver medal position. And the fight's on for bronze between Spain and Croatia. Coming towards the line now, Hungary. And it's Noemi PUPP who takes the gold medal from Poland, and then probably Govorinovic of Croatia taking the bronze.
Yeah, incredibly strong finish there. Impressive race from the Hungarian Noemi PUPP, who really tried to dominate that, but it was ISKRZYCKA who was coming incredibly strong. The Polish paddler, 1 lane to her left, but the Hungarian had just done enough to hold on. And great to see such a competitive race in this non-Olympic discipline.
Yeah, what Noemi did was she left a little petrol in the tank, and knowing that she might need it, and she used it absolutely 20, 30 strokes out from the line, just lifted it up and secured the gold medal. I feel really sorry for Isabel Contreras, because on so many occasions she's gone so close to getting a medal.
She has. Well, she wasn't far there. Well, I just have to look over the finish line whether or not she picked up a bronze. But also the Hungarian, actually, if she just got a better start, she would have had a little bit more advantage over the others. So it's something she does need to work on. Gorgacinovic there, really quality paddler. She is having such a fantastic season, but they tried to put the Hungarian under pressure, and the Hungarian just had all the answers. Her technique held up really, really well.
Yeah, neither Contreras or Govorinovic really had that extra gear where it mattered most. It was all about the Polish paddler and the Hungarian. And I do think that this is a young woman who we're going to see a lot of. She's only 24 years of age.
Yeah, I think you're right. And actually, she paddles quite similarly to Danuta Kozak, a great Hungarian who's having a season off this year. Really swings her weight around the blade, using all the muscles of the back, accelerating on each stroke. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see more of her in the future.
And there, Noemi PUPP, Justyna ISKRZYCKA, and Contreras has got the better of the photo. Look how tight that was. Govorinovic misses out there. Well, I have to say, I've watched Contreras over the years, as have you. I'm delighted that she's got the